like down and up. All right, I can't see with those glasses. How's everybody doing on this Tuesday morning? I have all kinds of error things going on. I don't know if we're on Facebook or Rumble at all. But hopefully we are. It looks like we are on YouTube. That's just where I go now. I don't even try and watch it. I don't think usually on Facebook. That's my preferred place. I don't know why, but you know, who cares as long as we can see it, right? I just feel bad when we were at the manger, we were inviting everyone to join Florist and talking about the devotions and how great everything was. And then, you know, technology is what it is. So whatever. Hopefully they find us. If you are new from At the Manger, say hi on YouTube. We are supposed to be, what's Twitter called now? XZ, something like that. That one does not have an exclamation point, neither does YouTube. But Rumble and Florist have exclamation, or Facebook have exclamation points. So I don't know. But we have some people here, so let's say hi. Good morning, Colleen. How are you? Honey, good morning. Cam, good morning. And Kimberly, hello. How are you? For everybody watching later, hello, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I'm gonna have a little sip of coffee here. Teresa's on. Good morning, Teresa. Glad you're here. Did you try to watch on Facebook first? Claudia's here. Look at, we just need to give people time. Glad you're here, Claudia. So our devotions are Pastor Tom from Firmly Rooted Advent Devotions, and I feel abundantly blessed to be able to read them. I hope I can do them justice. Good morning, neighbor. How are you? Yep, no Facebook. All right. Well, let's get into it. Oh my gosh, these are so good. Need just a little more coffee. I can't do that. I got all my how crazy hard that is for me. It's backwards. Got all my snowman mugs out. It makes me happy in the winter. All right. So Kimberly, I think this is right. It says December 5th. Am I supposed? But it says Genesis 12:3. Hold on. All right, ladies, I might have this wrong. Okay, so the December 5th one says Isaiah 9 verses 6 and 7. Am I reading the wrong one, Kimberly? I don't know. Somebody tell me if that's wrong. Maybe you can't because you're busy. This is 12:3. I didn't pre-read this one, so we're just gonna give it a go. I don't know. Read the one that says December 5th, or if I'm supposed to read the one that says Genesis 12:3. So I'll read the one that says because this one hasn't been read yet. So December, the second one in Advent, Genesis 12 verse 3. I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you, I will curse. And all peoples on earth will be blessed through you. Your descendants will be like the dust of the earth, and you will spread out the west and to the east, to the north and to the south. All peoples on earth will be blessed through you and your offspring. So that was Genesis 12, verse 3, and Genesis 28, verse 14. The two verses spoken above were spoken to two of the Old Testament patriarchs. The first verse to Abraham, or Abram at the time, and the second to his grandson Jacob. Both verses assured both men that they would be richly blessed by God. As we study these verses and the lives of these men, we are most conscious of the way in which God fulfilled his promise to each man. He blessed both men with offspring and physical blessings that would cause them to grow from a family into a nation. Jacob would become the father of 12 sons who would eventually become the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, hold on. Pastor Tom did this in the devotion, didn't he? Let me keep going. The promise, see, it's confusing to me because we only do Monday through Friday. So how do we do 7 days of devotion? Okay, it's not going to be bad. It's going to be amazing whatever day I read, right? The promise that we sometimes miss in these verses is the one about Jesus. When God works in this world, he works on multiple layers. He not only works to bless the individual he initially makes the promise to, but also future generations. In these verses, he added an additional layer in which he promised that through these blessings, he would bless all people, the whole world. God did this by bringing Jesus to the world through the lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. For centuries, the Lord not only was faithful to the nation of Israel, but he was also faithful to the entire world the day Jesus was born in Bethlehem. It is hugely comforting to me to know that our God is so big and so powerful that he can rule peoples and nations by his will. He protected the line of Abraham all the way to Jesus for centuries. He protected them through famines, wars, and conquests. He ruled over the Roman world to force them to have a census, which would force Mary and Joseph to travel to Bethlehem to be counted. And all this he did to fulfill prophecy we would talk about another time. A prophecy. The good news here is that even when we lose sight of the real purpose and the will of God, he doesn't. He reminds his children throughout all ages that his great desire is to spiritually redeem and save us from our sins to restore his creation once again. When was the last time you thought about the fact that the reason the nations on this planet continue to exist is God's will and the furtherance of his kingdom? The earth continues to revolve because God says that the message of Jesus hasn't spread to everyone he intends it to spread to. When that day comes, the last day, not a single president, king, or queen will be able to prevent it from ending. All of history is ultimately defined by God's promise to bless all of the people of the world in Jesus Christ. Okay, I think Pastor Tom said that in the sermon. All right, so that was amazing. There's nothing to add to that, right? How cool is it that we get to read these? I think it's so awesome. So it's Tuesday. Have an amazing Tuesday. Let's be the hands and feet of Jesus today. Let's not be ashamed to say Merry Christmas. How about that? Let's challenge maybe. Yeah. All right. Have a blessed day, everyone. Thanks, Kimberly. You know, God has a plan and a purpose for whatever was read, right? All right. I love you guys. Thanks for your guys. Have a great day.